San Jose currently finding themselves in a playoff spot, and that's a lot to say considering with how San Jose played last year, the coaching change, and how they've done this season. It is impressive to see where they are right now. Kelsey Braid alongside Terry Dunfield as we get you ready for our second half of our MLS on TSN doubleheader. And Terry, when you look at the Vancouver Whitecaps and just the impact that they've had with this new lineup that Mark DeSantis has gone with, the Christmas tree formation, the 4-3-2-1. But it's the player consistency and the shape that I think they're finally having success, even if this isn't what MDS plans on going with next year.
Yeah, they found a shape that works for the group of players right now. Do I see this next season? Probably not, but there's a team chemistry now. It's 5 consecutive games they've played this
40-year anniversary strip with Jordy Reyna kicking us off. San Jose all in black. As the 19-year-old lining up with Tommy Thompson playing at right back.
And it's very similar to the lineup we saw in Vancouver, just 2 changes from that team. Harold Cummings was at center back. He cashed it back from when he was away getting his visa. And you mentioned Lopez just not
win a foul. He got a little nudge. It's Jake Nerwinski who's going to go for a run. Jake Nerwinski. He's going to try a lefty. Oh, what a goal! His first Major League Soccer goal. We mentioned that he went forward previously, and in minute number 7, Jake Nerwinski, left-footed, curls it past Vega. San Jose 1, Whitecaps 0.
And it's all started with the terrific defensive work from the forward. Freddie Montero on the left side. The Whitecaps get it to the right side for Bear. And Nerwinski sees an opportunity and some space on the inside. Vega doesn't play it all that well, the goalkeeper. But credit to Nerwinski.
Rattled on this run of theirs. Chance Wondolowski. Flag stays down, and Judson sticks it away. Flag stays down. It's 1-1. And after taking the lead, San Jose with an immediate response as the Whitecaps switched off. Chris Wondolowski with the assist, and Judson with his first goal in Major League Soccer. We're all square.
It is the 2 most unlikely goal scorers here today. Judson, who hadn't even had an assist on the season, known primarily as a defensive destroyer in the center of the San Jose Earthquake midfield, finds himself in the advanced position as the Earthquakes do such a good job of rotating and moving. You see Judson on the move there as he gets in behind Andy Rose. And Rose doesn't stay with Judson. 1 touch to hold it up, a second to put it beyond Maxime Crépeau, and again.
Generally considered a right back as Adnan steps in the way of that. On core. Long ball over the top. Good first touch by Espinoza, but Ali Adnan. Tybert and appeals for a penalty. But Rami Tushan looked it away. Of course, there will be a check going on as we speak. Ljungberth will almost send it into the airport from that distance. And we'll maybe get another look at the penalty shout from Magnus Eriksson.
Well, Wondolowski, look at that competitive fire that he's still.
Possibility a little later in this game. And another corner for the Earth.
Fantastic that goal was midweek against the Earthquakes. The 3rd goal that they scored, and Vela turning everyone inside out, but none more so than Florian Ljungberth, who just...
Thompson, Espinoza, another corner coming up. That's lots of bend on that. A flick, and Wondolowski at the back post. Left unmarked again. He missed one like that earlier. Didn't miss this time. And finally, the corner count mounting. Catches the Whitecaps napping at the back stick. And it's the Earthquakes who lead 2-1.
I mean, it's so bound to happen. Is anyone surprised? Again, unmarked at the back post. Again, having conceded a corner kick, it's just bound to happen. And with the way that Chris Wondolowski has scored against the Whitecaps over the years, you've got to pick up the single best offensive player in the history of the league. How is that player left open? It's horrendous marking from the Whitecaps, and nothing.
More assists. He has simply destroyed the weapons. And despite taking the lead early, the Whitecaps now playing from behind.
Well, look, front post along the 6 with 1 or 2 if you like, but someone has to stay with her.
And the Earthquakes are still complaining to the referee that there was some kind of infraction up, and that's another free kick. And Max Crépeau with a spectacular save Into midfield it goes. Austin one or the other. Good win by Ali Adnan there, and now Jordi Reyna.
Second half probably could have extended their lead with the shot off the crossbar from Reyna. Played midweek, affect San Jose. I would say yes, if
losers in the 401 derby today. As Inbom pokes it's short. Montero, Adnan, right foot, back post. Oh, Adnan's got room to attack here. Ali Adnan into the penalty area, tries the outside of the foot shot. Oh, and the ricochet went off of Cornelius and on the wrong side of the post. It remains 2-1. Into Eriksson, back comes Inbom, no foul. Activity on the Whitecaps 18-yard or at least their bench. Eriksson, Espinoza just over the top it goes, and Adnan off the top of his head has stood the test.
Put someone on him or two players on him and just mark him where started the game really well, and he's trying to defend as well. As Adnan coming forward now, it looks like the Whitecaps are going to get a free kick from perhaps the original one, but maybe the one there with Russell Tybert was brought down as well. So
up is Ali Adnan, who hasn't made a whole lot of forays into San Jose territory, but he might just now. And that ball was
stick that leg up and make so many blocks, but he's kind of passive defensively.
Ball to release it through to Espinoza. Slide tackle from Ali Adnan. Give and go neatly with Ali Adnan. Like he's up for it as the Iraqi switches play, and that's going to be too far. Away with it. He's closing in on MLS history. Adnan. Eriksson goes on the run, but Adnan got in the player that's been very good. Espinoza, Adnan out.
But instrumental in racking up all these offensive.
Duchesne. There's still time yet, and that's straight. Managed to get it forward. Here's Eriksson again. Eriksson, little layoff. Oh, off the post and in! Crepo could not get there, and Rios, with virtually his first touch of the game, probably puts this game out of sight at minute 73.
It's a great finish from the Argentine, who hasn't played much since coming over in the transfer window. Signed in late July, so really just stepped on the park against LAFC and the game prior to that in Kansas City, but makes his mark here at home for the first time with a well-placed goal beyond Crepeau. Again, the keeper with no chance as it comes wide for Eriksson. He's been great here tonight. Nice little pass back and a well-measured strike from Andy Rios, curling away from the keeper all the way.
Thompson stood up by Adnan, kept possession.
Numbers that we've seen here as they set the single game record for the most.
And that looked like it might be the end of the younger brother's career, but he was moved into a home. Chirinos, and then back it goes to Cornelius. Some brave passing and congestion by the Whitecap. Didn't work out so well.
Not so well. He was a defensive.
What a save by Crepeau, and the rebound goes wide to set an MLS record. Max
for the one on target is, but they can't be far off that either. But
Earthquakes level after Jake Nerwinski scored way back in the 7th minute.
So one more would break it, and if it wasn't a goal, then Max
immediately after Jake Nerwinski opened his MLS scoring account with a fine left-footed effort, or about a record, but I think us pundits. Final whistle sounds, and the record will be tied for Max Crepeau with Tony Meola, but the Earthquakes will end this 4-game slump they've been in, and the Whitecaps will suffer defeat at San Jose once again. The final score at Avaya Stadium, Earthquakes